You'll be good.
I was on Twitch, you know.
Oh, pleasure, bro. Pleasure. Welcome.
Yeah.
It's so surreal that like we're meeting and I met you there first. So yeah, like I'll take it easy, and I'm very happy that you guys are just physically here. It's here.
Oh, it was great here actually.
Oh,
I knew
a
a
lot
lot of
over there.
students.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. And this is the I was confused. Is this the PC? The B, or is this EC?
I think it's a P8.
But do you know if this is like, no, this is the big one.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Okay.
So now you should be unbundled.
Still searching. Like the day that I'll be able to connect successfully will be like my blessing. Yo, what up?
What's up?
Hey.
Raven. Hello.
I might have to come back.
Hey. Oh, there it goes. I see it. Nah, it's all good.
Bluetooth active.
It's every single class. Like I always have to do. Are there more people coming in? Do you know? Do you know if there's more people coming in? Yeah. Hey. All right. So then you can leave it open. So just that's fine. While I'm still setting up. Put this in here.
I walked by this class and I was like, I was with James.
I've been like going.
There's like one class. Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, I just need to like show up and just like
Okay, noted. I'm changing what I had prepared just a little bit, but we'll be fine. I just wanted to encourage everybody that before we get started, I will be going over things that require us to be in the air. So when I say be in the air, I'm going to be going over some light handstand stuff. And just on a show of hands, does everybody here feel comfortable or know how to do a handstand? If not, it's okay.
No.
Okay. So an absolute no. Yes? You two, no? Be honest with me so that I know what we're going to do. Okay. This is okay. This is okay. So, for everybody else that does feel comfortable with handstands, I do want to take it up a further notch to go over what I started a couple weeks ago when it came to going over air freezes. If you're not comfortable doing anything handstand related, I have something in store for you as well, just to try to get you comfortable of getting your feet off the ground. Like, I'm not gonna have you guys be up here, but by the end of class, I do want to at least make you feel comfortable to elevate your feet off the ground, and I'll go over that later. For now, you're going to follow my lead. We're going to do a light warm-up. Don't worry about how you look. Just focus on just trying to keep up, all right?
Yeah.
Could you just close the door for me as well? Thank you. All right, so let's all spread out. I know we kind of got a bigger group today. Normally have less people, so just try not to hit each other, all right? All right. if this is not comfortable for you, just try your best, because a lot of the footwork that we're going to be going over starts from this base right here, alright? So the very first thing that we're going to do to get into this move, is I'm going to kick out my right foot from here, just like that. And my right hand comes up into the sky for balance. This isn't mandatory or necessary. This is just a personal preference that I prefer to do. So if you feel more comfortable having your hands here, 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 that's fine. I just tend to do this just to give you guys, you know, like that option of where you want to put your hand. My opposite hand is right next to my left heel. So if I grab my left heel and I arch it out here, this is where it's going to be. Also, if you pay attention to how I'm placing my hand down, my hand is in this really weird position like this, and I'm not placing it like this. There's a reason for that, okay? So the reason why I'm putting my hand down here versus here is because I want to make sure that all the weight that is coming from my body is being distributed into my inner knuckles, which is right here. So if you, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I have some blisters here just from doing this for years. And the reason why we want to do that versus this is because if we get into the habit of putting our hands flat here, all the weight is going to go into our wrists versus it being distributed here, okay? In the long run, you will fuck up your wrists if you keep doing your footwork like this. I don't know what everybody's intention in class is or how long you plan on doing footwork in this position. I highly recommend for you to eventually get into the habit of doing this versus this, but just for, you know, class sake, if you can't do this, or if you feel like that you're gonna damage your hand doing this, because this takes time to get used to as well, don't worry about it. I just want to educate you guys that in the long run, if you do plan on coming to my classes consistently, or if you do plan on doing any type of floor work in general, get into the habit of doing this versus this if you care about your wrist. That's all I have to say, all right? So, moving forward, once you're here, right, my right leg is out here. So notice that this leg is, you're gonna try to keep it directly in front of you versus it being diagonal here. So this leg is here and my right arm is here for balance. So from here, I'm gonna then take this left hand, I'm gonna place it over with my right hand just like here. And now it's okay to be flat-handed from this position. So from here, I'm then going to lift up my hips and I'm going to squeeze both of my knees together, just like that, all right? So we should all be in this position where my left leg is up, both of my knees are touching together, and all the weight is on my right tippy toe. And then I come back down, and when I come back down, notice how I'm still sitting on my left heel, okay? Because I see some of you are like back here, or some of you are on the floor. Make sure you're sitting on that heel, okay? So from here, I'm then going to take both of my hands. I'm going to switch over this way. And in the transition of me switching both of my hands over, I'm also going to switch both of my feet, just like that. So once I do that, I'm then putting both of my hands down this way, and I'm gonna do the same exact thing where I'm squeezing my knees together, I'm lifting my hips up, and I'm going onto my left tippy toe, just like that, okay? So we shall be in this position, and then we bring it right back down, and when I bring it down, I'm still sitting on that right heel, all right? So then, we're going to transition over to the right, and while we're transitioning over, we're going to switch our feet at the same time. So I prefer to switch my feet first, but I do see some people switch their hands first, but I think that it's more effective for you to switch your feet first. So it will look like this, 1, 2. All right, and then we're gonna, again, squeeze our knees together. We're gonna come up, we're gonna kick just like that and bring it down quickly. We're gonna switch our feet and switch our hands. And then we're gonna kick to the left and then bring it right back down. We're gonna switch our feet and switch your hands. And then do the same exact thing. So we're gonna kick, bring it down, switch, and switch. Kick, bring it down, switch, and switch. One more time. Kick, bring it down, switch, switch. Okay? So, does anybody need to see another demonstration of that? Because I'm going to ask you guys to do it by yourself so I can see what you guys look like. Does anybody else need to see it one more time, or are we all good?
I think we can see it one more time.
One more time? I got you. Thank you for speaking up. So, one more time, starting this right here. Right foot is all the way out. This is up for balance. I bring this all the way over. I'm turning and I kick and bring it right back down. Keep in mind that the faster we do this step, especially like the faster you kick and you bring it back down, the easier the step is. If you do this slow like this, just like that, really slow, it's gonna put more stress on the arm because we're putting all of our weight in this really awkward position. So if I do the same thing, but I do it fast, I barely felt that, okay? And just to help with that whip, I'm literally lifting my hips up and I'm twisting slightly to the right, okay? So I'm here, boom, and bringing it right back down. And keep in mind that the second after we come back down, we're sitting on our heel. Then we switch our feet, we switch our hand, and then we do the same exact thing. Kick, bring it down, switch, and switch. Also, I see some of you are back here when we're transitioning. You want to try your best to get into the habit of sitting up here versus sitting back here. Because I see some of you doing this. You want to sit up here, all right? Again, I know that it's more comfortable for you to lean back there, but this is the proper positioning in the long run, and it just makes your footwork look a lot cleaner, all right? So, can we bring it in, just right here? And I want, well, actually the foot that you start honestly doesn't matter. Typically if you're a righty, you start with your right foot and vice versa if you're a lefty. But at your own speed, I just want you guys to drill this in place just so I can see how everybody looks, if everybody's comfortable doing that. If anybody needs to see it one more time, are we all good? We good? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I got a response. Yeah. Talk to me, please. All right, so I'm gonna put the music up. You guys are gonna drill this at your own speed. So if you see somebody next to you going super fast, don't worry about that person. If you want to go slow, go slow. And again, I just visually want to see how everybody looks just to see if everybody's got it down, all right? So 30 seconds, make it continuous. And 3, 2, 1, and go. Everybody else that is doing this for the first time, if you want to attempt this, you're more than welcome to. But don't get frustrated if you don't nail it because you're still learning the base step. But this is just a harder variation. All right, so let me put this over here. And this is going to be a traveling variation of our CC. Okay, so let's say I'm going into my CC, right? So from here, after I hit this, I'm going to come back. I'm going to switch. I'm going to do it one more time. But from this position, I'm then going to take my left foot. I'm going to place it here. And I'm going to have my right foot come in. Just like that. So from here, I'm then going to come down. Just like that. And all of my weight is now on my right tippy toe. And I'm going to come over onto my left tippy toe, just like that. Okay? So then from here, I come down, I'm here, and I can do one of two things from here. I can either switch here, hop like that, or you can stay on the same foot and continue to travel in whatever direction you want to go. So like let's say if I want to go this way, it will look like this, here, and then I will hop onto my right tippy toe, which I'm wiggling, just like there. And then with enough momentum, I don't want to hit you, but with enough momentum after I'm here, I would keep hopping in that same direction, just like that, all right? And if I wanted to go the opposite direction, just like that. So, that's one of the harder versions that you could do, something that originates with CC. And again, I just want to show you the other version, which if you do decide to switch your feet, so again, here, here, right? Here, and then if I hop back, right? The hard part is transitioning back, here, right? And then from here, I would switch my feet, and then hop up to the right tippy toe, just like that. I would hop back, switch, hop back, switch, hop here, switch. Alright? So, that step is very annoying, but it looks cool. I rarely do it because it's a lot. But I realized that from my personal experience, a lot of the higher level footwork that looks beautiful that you don't see too often is really annoying to execute and do. But there's a reason why you don't see a lot of people really doing that because it doesn't feel the best. But it looks really, unique. So yeah. All right. For everybody else, again, for like my newer students, if you want to try this step, it's right here. But I honestly just wanted to show that for my recurring students who already know the CC. But this is what I want to do now, okay? So I want to go over the CC one more time. That way you guys aren't too idle. So for everybody else, if you feel like that step that I just went over is too much, I want us to go over the CC one more time before we go on to the next step, okay? So everybody should be right back here, okay? So again, my right foot is kicking out, right hand is over, just like that, bring it down, and I switch, just like that. So then I'm gonna turn all the way, just like that, bring it down, switch, and switch. All the way over, back down, switch, and switch one more time. All the way up, bring it back down, and switch, switch. Yes. So if you do want to increase the speed for that, you could technically do that with just one arm as well. With one arm, it does require a little bit more, I don't want to say strength, but you're going to put a little bit more strain onto would go from here to here. All right, so that's what it would look like if I wanted to increase the speed. Obviously, I'm not expecting for anybody to execute at that speed, at least not yet. But for now, if you guys do want to attempt it with one arm, it's pretty much the same exact thing, just right here. So instead of me putting two arms down just like that, you're just putting one arm down, but you want to make sure that you do the kick a lot faster again because you're putting more weight onto one individual arm, just like that, and I bring it right back down. Then I switch, hips come up and we kick, just like that, and we switch, and we switch. So keep in mind how I look. I'm not all the way back here. I'm sitting up. Again, I'm sitting on this heel. This is very, very, very important to make sure that you're getting into the habit of sitting upright. So again, I'm going to show you one more time. I'm just right here. I'm kicking, and I switch, and I switch. Then my hips are coming up, and I'm turning slightly to the left, just like that, and I bring it right back down. I switch, and I switch. Okay? So, does anybody need to say it one more time before I have you guys try it one more time? You good?
Going into the other one?
Yeah. So from there, I go into it from here. So I'm gonna take my left foot, I CC here, I place this down, and then my right foot, it's my right knee, I should say, is gonna connect into my left knee pit, I guess you can call it. And then from here, again, you can do one or two things. You could continue going this way to the left, but you would have to kind of hop into that, like that. And my balance is pretty weak. I'm on my right side because I'm still healing, but it would pretty much result with you being in this position right here. And then you could continue to jump to the right, or if you wanted to transition to the left, again, we're gonna hop on this left tippy toe, just like that. And then we're gonna hop back on my right tippy toe. This is the hard part, just like that. And then you could continue to hop on your left, just like that. And then if you wanted to travel the other direction, same exact thing, you're gonna hop back here, and then you're gonna hop to the right again, and hop to the left. Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
So, keep in mind that step, just like with the original CC, it's easier the faster you do it, because when you slow it down, all of that weight is just kind of just chilling on one arm and it hurts. Keep in mind, for those of you that don't know me, I'm injured, so I'm still healing. I did a competition, I think maybe about a month ago. I don't know what happened, but something is wrong with my shoulder. So a couple of times that you might watch me teach, you might see me run or fall over. It's not that I don't know how to do my own footwork, it's just I'm healing, so just bear with me, alright? seconds. Keep going.
When I'm landing to the pizza, I feel like a lot of pressure on my wrist when I like fall.
Yeah.
It's kind of hurting a bit now.
Yeah.
So is that something I get used to, or is that not going doing that?
No,
I do like this.
So whether or not you're using one wrist or two, in the very beginning, I'm going to be super straightforward with you. Breaking hurts. It hurts a lot.
Yeah.
And I just want to be as surreal and blunt as I can, because a lot of people end up quitting this dance because of the pain that they're not expecting that they're going to get. Like a lot of people, like they see breaking and they're like, oh, that looks cool. But I have to warn people that breaking, there's not a lot of breakers for a reason. Because like the skill gap to just even get into the dance is so high, of just getting your body used to the movement. A lot of people end up quitting because they can't handle it physically. So this is kind of like, I don't know, with this being your first class, think of this as kind of like tryouts in like a weird way. And it's honestly more of a mindset thing. So I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. If you do continue to come here, it's gonna be like this for like the next like 4 to 5 months of you conditioning and really like training your body to get used to it. But if you can hold through to that, you're going to like be able to do phenomenal things. So it's honestly just like how bad you want it. Because again, like I get a lot of new students every week, and a lot of times people don't come back. So, and I don't take it personally because I know that this shit's hard. So just keep that in mind. Alright? Alright, so let's go on to the next step. This step might be easier depending on how durable your knees are. I know that a lot. I heard somebody say something. Yeah. So including myself, my knees I have like a love-hate relationship with, and I'm not going to require you to do this step, but it is a step that requires heavy usage of putting a lot of uncomfortable pressure on your knees. I don't know what everybody's knee history is, but I'm going to assume that we all have sensitive knees just because we're all adults here. But you can train the muscles here. So even though I fucked up my knees for countless years, like I skate too, so I'm like down here, I play like music rhythm games, so I'm down here a lot. My knees have been through hell, but it's just with any other muscle or any other region of your body, you can make this horrible, alright? But just for today, it might hurt a little bit, so just please bear with me. Alright, so this is actually a variation of another step that I'm also going to teach you called 3-step. So again, I feel like 1, 2, 3, y'all probably got the 3-step down already, just because I know you guys already. For everybody else, I'm going to walk through what the 3-step is. We're going to go through that together. And then for you 3, we're going to, and for anybody else that wants to try like the harder variation, again, you're welcome to do it, but I am not encouraging it, only because it is a really, really fucking tricky step. But if you want to try it, please. But this is just a higher level thing, so I just wanted to give everybody like an FYI, right?
Yeah.
So, let's make some space again. So, 3-step, alright? Let me turn on the music real quick. So 3-step is probably like one of my favorite footwork steps. Just because I like how it flows and it goes into and it goes out of a lot of things. So the first thing that we're going to do for this step, we're going to take our right foot and we're going to kick it diagonally out. So remember with our CCs, I was instructing for you to do this, which was directly forward. CCs, work forward. With our 3-step, we're going to kick it, bless you, we're going to kick it diagonally out this way, okay? And then I'm going to put my left hand down right here next to my left heel for support, and my right hand is coming up just like that. So after I do that, I'm going to switch my arms just like that, and then I'm going to switch my feet just like that. After I do that, I'm then going to switch my arms again, and from here I want everybody to notice how my is now flat-handed and it's not like this. And there's a reason behind that. We're going to put all of the pressure on of our hand because we're going to flip over, meaning my hips are going to face down. And it's going to look like this after I jump up and twist my hips inward. Just like that, okay? So right after I do that, I place this right arm down, and now my right foot is going to kick directly underneath my left hand. So if everybody just looks at me, just right here, this right foot is kicking under right through there. So I'm bringing up this right foot and I'm kicking just like that. Right after I kick, I'm sitting on my left heel. Okay, so the second after you kick, you should be landing on that left heel. So I should not see anybody sitting down like this. I should see everybody sitting down on your left heel again. So right after we do that, we are going to switch our feet, just like that. And we are going to switch our hands again. So now my right hand is in the sky, my left hand is down. I'm going to flip over again. In 3, 2, 1, just like that. And then I place this right arm down. Right foot comes up, and I kick in 3, 2, 1, kick, and sit on that left heel instantly. It is very important that you get into the habit. The second after you kick, you should be landing on that left heel. Okay? Just right here. So right after I do that, I'm going to switch my feet again. I'm switching my hands. And now I'm going to come up again. In 3, 2, 1. Right arm comes down. I'm lifting up my right foot and I'm kicking in 3, 2, 1. Kick and sit on your left heel. So I just want to demonstrate that one more time, and I want everybody just to watch this time. So again, if I'm in step 3, right, my right foot is coming up, and the second after I kick, I'm landing on my left heel, just like this. I'll show you one more time. So I'm here, this comes up, boom, land on my left heel. All right, because a lot of you are still doing this, so just try to get into the habit of sitting down here. Then I switch, and then I switch my hands, and then I switch my feet again to come up, just like that. I place this down, right foot comes up, and I kick and sit on that heel. And when I do that a little bit faster, it's going to look like this. So this is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? All right. So, does anybody need to see it one more time? Yes. Yes. Or if you decide to go the opposite way, then it would be the left foot. So there's no default way to start. It's just a preference. So the way that I'm going is just the way that I prefer to go. But if you guys feel more comfortable going in the opposite direction and kicking with your left foot, then you're more than welcome to experiment with that as well. Okay? Okay. Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? Or are we all good to try it out? Or does anybody need to see it one more time? One more time? I got you. I'm going to come in the middle to make it a little bit easier for you. Okay. So, again, here. Yeah, I don't know what happened, bro. It just, yeah. Anyways, so again, my right foot is kicking out, just like that. So right after I do that, I am switch my feet, switch my hands, and I come up, just like that. Place that right arm down, right foot comes up, and I kick. And then on my left, I switch again. I switch my arms, and my hips come up, and 3, 2, 1. Just like that. This comes down, I kick, land on my heel, I switch my hands, and then my hips go up, and I repeat. Alright? Alright. So, also, let me actually take this time to show the other stuff as well. So, if you feel like you got the hang of that, of the 3 stuff, then this is going to be like the way that we're going to slowly deviate from the original 3 step, and we're going to use our knees. So, from here, it's going to start out the same, right? Kicking out, I switch, I kick out, but instead of us hopping over, like, oops. Instead of us hopping over this way, we are literally just going to put all of our weight on each knee, and that's going to look like this. Okay? So, I will never say that again. As lightly as I can. So, again, from here, I switch my arms. So I bring in my left foot first, like this, and then I'm getting ready to transition. My hips over, but again, I'm going to hit my left knee first, just like that. Then I'm going to hop into my right knee here, and then I'm gonna hop back to where we started with my right foot extending out, just like that. All right? And then from here, I'm going to switch my feet and my hands, and then I'm gonna go back into it, and 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. And then I'm gonna switch, and switch my arms, and then I'm gonna go back into my knees, and 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, and 3. So if I do that in real time, I would self-demonstrate. I feel like, for those of you that watch me dance, like if you see me compete, I will normally really only do this if I'm like doing like aggressive footwork. So if I'm like in battle mode, I'm like, fuck that guy, and I'm really just like, and I don't really care. And I know I shouldn't really be saying this, but sometimes when I do rate competitively, I will do some movement that does take a bigger hit to the body. This is one of those moves where it hurts. And again, I'm used to it, but it still doesn't take away the pain sometimes. If I'm going really, really fast, I'm like, blah, 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 and I then come back up. But I'll show you what it looks like a little bit faster. So here. All right, so I'll do it again. Here, here.
Still pretty soft though.
I'm trying my best.
So it's not always that soft.
Alright, so that's what it looks like. Then you go faster. And I feel it, but I'm good. But sometimes, especially if I'm doing like concrete stuff, yeah, you really, yeah. So I do encourage the use of knee pads. I know that, like back when I was coming up about like 14 years ago, people would like clown other dancers for wearing like gear to protect yourself. But now that, I mean, we're older, fuck them. And if you want to be safe, so yeah, so sometimes, it's really rare, but sometimes I will still see people wear like hand gear, or like knee pads, elbow pads, especially for the people that are doing like the more crazy moves that you see on the internet, and those are referred to as power moves. We're not going to really be diving into those. However, if safer session, which is a session that I host in the big room from 9:30 to 11:30. You will see a lot of the other dancers in there executing them, and I think it's a really good way just to learn just some, visually watching. Because we're definitely not going over it in here. This is the beginner class. But yeah, I don't know what everybody's schedule and or availability looks like, but I do highly recommend that you guys check out the session after this class. And I believe if it's your first time at the session, if you just speak to the front desk to let them know that you're a part of my class, you get to go for your first time free.
Oh, that's sick.
All right? Yeah.
Can I apply that to the
Yeah, you can. I mean, I would assume so. So yeah, so I do encourage everybody to come through. And yeah, so let's try it together. I just want to go over it one more time, each step. So again, before you guys do it by yourself, let's try it together. Right foot is out here. This comes up. Nice switch. Switching my arms. And my hips come up in 3, 2, 1, up. Right arm comes down. I kick and sit on my left foot. I'm looking at everybody. Make sure you're sitting on that foot. Remember, make sure you're sitting on that foot. Yes, that's right. You want to sit all the way up. So you should be putting all the weight on your left foot. But right now, all the weight is here on your right arm. So if you come over to your left a little bit more, yep, better. And then extend. Let me help you out. You're going to extend this a little bit further, and then all the weight should be right on here if possible. And then, right after that, you switch, and then you switch again, and then I'm too busy watching, but if you guys need a visual, we're here. So from here, my hips are going to go up in 3, 2, 1, hips are up, just right here. My right foot is then kicking, and we're sitting on that left heel. Don't forget, in 3, 2, 1, left heel. And then we're switching. Switch your arms, and hips come up in 3, 2, 1, hips up. Everybody's kicking. Everybody's kicking. And switch your feet, and switch your arms. Hips go up. And kick under, and switch, hips go up, and kick, switch, hips go up, and kick, yes. All right, chill. All right, good job. So let's try the same thing with the knee version. I'll demonstrate that one more time, and then I'll have you guys try it on your own. So again, right foot is out, switching my feet, switching my arms. I'm bringing in my left foot, just like that, to get ready to jump into this left knee. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So remember, after I release off of my right knee, my right foot is fully extended and I'm sitting on my left heel. And then from here, I'm switching my feet, and then I'm switching my hands. So now my right hand should be in the sky, and I'm going to come back onto my left knee in 3, 2, 1, and 1. So from here, I forgot to mention, to make the transition easier, I'm going to take my right hand and I'm placing it down, and my left hand comes up when I switch my knee. So we're gonna do that in 3, 2, 1, switch, just like that. And now my left knee is off, but my foot is still on the ground for support and balance. And then we're gonna go back onto our left heel, and my right foot is gonna fully be extended in 3, 2, 1, just like that. Nice. All right, so catch your breath. Again, for the next minute, we are going to take both of those steps and we're going to actually mix them together. Okay? So at your own pace, try the 3-step, and you can also try like the knee variation. because I just want to make sure that you guys aren't overdoing it to try to keep up with what we're going over, because again, I want to make sure that you guys are all safe. Alright? So, again, I'm going to raise the music. If you guys have any questions, I'm going to bounce around. I'm just watching for like the next minute. And 3, 2, 1, and go. Now's the time. I'll be right back. pretty much anything that we do while we're standing up is referred to as a top rock. Okay? So top rock is honestly like my favorite component of this dance, which is I think it's really surprising to a lot of people because I think a lot of people when they think of breaking, they think of the more like they think of power moves, they think of like the crazy dynamic stuff that you normally see in trailers and things like that. But to me, I feel like at the end of the day, a lot of people forget that this is a dance first. And when I say this is a dance first, this is not just about like, who has like the most effective like windmills or who can do the most headstands. And unfortunately, a lot of people got into breaking because they wanted to do that. And I'm not knocking those people. It's just that there is a certain like, how should I describe it? I don't want you guys to forget about like the soul of this dance. Again, at the end of the day, this is a dance. So this is not about, again, who could do the most whatever. So this is, I think, the reason why I got really attracted to this component more than anything else. Because this is really where I get to see you shine as an individual when it comes to like how well you can just really just like rock out. Okay? I think a lot of people get the most insecure when I ask them to top rock as well because, again, like I'm asking you to dance, and a lot of people feel more comfortable on the floor versus dancing up top sometimes. But yeah, I want to go over a couple different top rock steps just to get you guys somewhat familiar because again, this is your first class. But one step that I don't think I've gone over with anybody yet, I don't think there's an exact. There probably is. And again, I said this last week, I do not know the name of every single breaking or dance term. I'm still learning that myself. So there are some things that I do know how to teach, but I honestly do not know the name of it. And I feel really guilty and ashamed to say that as a teacher, but I'm still learning myself. Okay? So I'm going to refer to this as a chase. Alright? And it's going to require me getting from point A to point B. Alright? So, when it comes to the top rocking, again, this is anything that I'm doing while I'm standing up. Keeping this in mind, we can use our top rock steps to travel. So one thing that I could do to travel from point A to point B would be, me doing something like this, right? Or I could do something like, I think last week we did, you went over this step, so I can use this to travel forward, right? But just for today, this is going to require a little bit of faster footwork. And we're going to start by taking our left foot. We're going to step forward just like that. My right foot is then going to follow behind, just right here. And then my left foot comes back here. Then my right foot is going to come forward. My left foot comes behind. And then I step here. And then I do the opposite with the left foot. So 1, 2, actually let's, from this out, sorry. Yeah, that was silly. Sorry. So, and then you can all just practice it towards the mirror. So if I start, it's going to look like 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to pick up this right foot. And I'm going to exaggerate all my weight on that right foot, followed by my left foot, which is coming here, and then I place this here. This comes up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And let's go back. So again, we can use that to travel. So again, I'm going to start with 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. side to side to side to side. So if I don't add that sway, this is what the step will look like. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And if I add the sway, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So those little things matter. Alright, that's the difference between people that look kind of dead when you're doing steps and people that actually have a little bit of that groove. Okay? I don't expect it to be perfect, but it's just something that I just want you to be aware of. So again, let's try it together. And 5. Okay, so let's try to get the beat in my head. This is fast. So 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright? And try without me. And 5, 6. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Again. Yeah, I know. And 5, 6. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Alright. So, does anybody feel comfortable to try to double time that? Yeah? So, everybody, let's try it. Even if you're not comfortable, I want you to still try it. Alright? Question. Yeah, so let's start with the left. Alright, so that way everybody isn't doing it back. So again, so we're starting here. Alright? So we're starting to the left and I'm just watching. Alright? And 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Good, nice. Again, please. Again, it should feel like a sprint. For those of you that are not picking up your feet, you got it. Just don't be afraid to move. Alright? You got the beat already. And 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Nice. One more time. And 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nice. Alright. So, now we're going to go over a different step that is going to get you into the habit again of traveling from point A to point B. Keep in mind that when you're traveling, you don't just have to worry about going forward. You can also use left to right to utilize space. So for this step, yes.
If I do any sort of like, if I do a house step when I'm standing, is that still considered like a top?
So I'm happy. Okay, does anybody else do any other styles outside of breaking? Okay, so I think what she says is a really great question, and I actually spoke about this at practice yesterday too. No, last week. A lot of the steps that we do here and just in breaking in general do share a very, very similar foundation to other street styles. And I think the only difference is the groove. So if I was to, again, use that same step where I'm going like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, you know, I would be thinking more of breaking or hip hop. But if I was to do that same thing with a more course, like for those of you who don't know, I also am a really, really big house head. So a lot of like the top rocking steps that I do, I actually did learn from me going into house dance, and then I brought that into my top rock. But if you study top rock is taking from pretty much any type of standing dance. So you'll see lots of influence from everything in people's top rock. Okay, I've seen some people take some popping, and you know, like they'll do this, and I can't pop for shit, but they'll add like a little popping, you know, in the middle of their top rock, or like again, like with me, again, because I love house, like sometimes I'll be here, and you might see me do that, and then switch right back into it. All right. I try not to do that, and I'm not trying to come off like I'm housing. But I think at the end of the day, it all just depends on how I'm executing the step. So again, if I'm in the middle of a top rock battle and I'm technically doing something that I learned in house, I'm not gonna try to give off this house impression. I can do the same step as long as I keep the breaking groove. Okay? So yeah, I didn't mean to linger on that, but I think that was just a really good question though. All right? Going back to the step. Okay. So, this is another way that you guys can travel, okay? So, this step, I think is a little bit easier. So all we're gonna do is we're going to start by taking our left foot, we're gonna place it forward. Now, we're gonna take our right foot, we're going to place it here, just like here. Then the left foot comes around right here. And then right after we do that, we're going to come over again and switch. All right? And then from here, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to travel backwards now. Okay? Does everybody understand? There's a lot of you just giving confused face. Okay, so from here, we're going to take this right foot now. We're stepping here. This left foot is going to follow over. Right foot's going to follow over. And boom. So then again, we can start with either leg. So I'm going to start with my right foot. I'm going to step 1, 2, 3, boom. And you can travel going in the same direction but traveling backwards. I don't have any more space, so let me come up a little bit. So it would look like, again, 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, switch. All right. So it's a very, very simple step, but it's one of those things again that I don't really see too often. But it's something that you can do just to switch it up and just to add a little bit more variety to your top rock. Okay.
You're going forward and then you're going backwards.
I'm traveling in the same direction the whole time, but at halfway I'm here, and then the opposite, and then the other half I'm traveling here, and then I'm switching, and I'm here, and then I'm going here. Yeah. Okay. So let's try it again. So we can all come as far back as possible. I'll come up just a little bit. So again, my right foot coming over. 1, 2, 3, switch. I'm starting with my left foot now. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, switch. And I don't have space, but you get the picture. 1, 2, 3, and you switch. So that is something that you could do to just get into the habit of, if, for example, if you were doing a performance and or if you were competing and you wanted to clear space, you know, 1, 2, 3, and then you switch and then do the same thing. And I think if you come at somebody while your back is at them, to me that's pretty intimidating. Because I'm like, oh shit, like they don't even like they're not even making eye contact. Like they feel that confident that they can like come to me like this. Oh, hopefully that doesn't happen. But that would be embarrassing. But pop rock suggestions that you could do just to help you cover distance. What time is it? Wow. Damn. All right. Sheesh. I thought we had some. It's class is technically over, but I didn't finish. All right. So, damn. This is what I will actually do while we're still waiting for the open room. Typically, the way that I like to end class is I like to have everybody get into a giant cipher. And I know this is I'm seeing the faces now. Yeah, so I want us to get into a giant cipher. And again, I'm not forcing anybody to do this. This is just more about you and you overcoming that fear, that insecurity, and you just trying to level up that confidence of just dancing in front of your peers and whatnot. So typically, I want you just to think about everything that we went over, and the only thing that I want to see from you is at least one thing that you took in today's class, in addition to anything else that you might want to showcase for us. Okay? So maybe you just knew of another breaking move that you just saw on TV, or you learned from another class, or whatever the case. Also, if you do have any other foundation in any other styles, and you feel like you want to rely on that just a little bit, just to help you freestyle a little bit better, you're more than welcome. Other than that, I just really want to see everybody at least give me 10 seconds of your time, hop in and hop out. Don't linger if you're really, really that shook. But again, I can't force you, but I do highly encourage for everybody to give it a shot. And then after that, then you guys are dismissed. Again, I'm in the big room if you guys want to continue dancing. And again, it's just an open session. There's a bunch of different level people, from other beginners to other people that are way above me that are just, practicing. And even if you're just done, I highly recommend that you just come and just watch at least, just to get a little bit more knowledge. Otherwise, the last thing that I will say before we get started is this Saturday, there is an event here called Battle 101. And that's pretty much a dance battle where pretty much you have the ability to pretty much do a pre-selection in front of a judge. The judge then chooses the top 16 dancers, static. That was fun, but I can't do that. Like, respectfully, I understand. So, again, I don't say this to try to deter you, because I want you guys to obviously keep coming back, but this is probably the more difficult style to be consistent in. But once you get used to like this movement, like everything is enhanced, and everything that you're learning here, you can apply it to whatever style it is that you want to like learn and go into.
We have to find out.
Do you think we should like one more time just practice like handstands?
Yes, this is also one of those styles where you have to put in the work outside of class. Because I know a lot of classes, you just go, you take the class, you feel good about it, and then you don't think about it. You have to be consistent.
Every style.
Yeah, and this is assuming that you want to continue to grow. So, did they just clear out? Alright, guys, we need two. I just want to set up the music for next year, and I'll be right back. Hold on.